Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So talking about the crisis in PDP, the board, we've already informed you that the board of trustee of the People Democratic Party, PDP, had convened an emergency meeting today, which is when the meeting started at 11 a.m. at the Transcorp Hilton in Abuja to address growing leadership crisis within the party, specifically the ongoing dispute over the national secretary's position. And also we've been informed that interestingly the appeal court has turned down the application of Samuel Anyanwu for the stay of execution, as it has to do with the judgment from the appeal court in Enugu. Right now, we're going to give you full details of the outcome of the BOT meeting. Now, according to the news, the Board of Trustee of the People Democratic Party, PDP, has officially recognized Honorable Sunday Okoye as the substantive National Secretary of the party, calling on the National Working Committee, NWC, to immediately swear him in. The resolution was reached at the BOT's emergency meeting held on Wednesday, February 5, 2025, in the Transcorp Hilton Hotel, Abuja, where the board adopted the report of a committee led by Barrister Kibiru Taminu Toraki, senior advocate of Nigeria. The decision aligned with the declaration judgment of the High Court of Enugu, which was updated by the Court of Appeal. In a communique presented by the BOT chairman, Senator Adolphus Nwabara, the board emphasized that there was no contrary or overriding judgment from any superior court, making Okoye recognition final. The BOT directed the National Working Committee, that's NWC of the party, to comply immediately, urging all parties, organs, stakeholders, and democracy institutions to abide by the Court of Appeal ruling recognizing regarding the National Secretary's position. Furthermore, the BOT confirmed its constitutional authority as a key organ of the party as outlined in section 1.3 subsection 1R and section 32 subsection 5A of the PDP constitution, which empowers it to uphold the highest standard of morality and discipline within the party. The board also expressed satisfaction with the PDP's Governors Forum and the National Working Committee for setting March 13, 2025 as the date for the much anticipated National Executive Committee's meeting, describing it as a crucial step in shaping the party's future. Additionally, the BOT passed a vote of confidence in its chairman, Senator Adolphus Nwabara, and its secretary, Senator Ahmed McAfee, commending them for their leadership in stabilizing the party. The board concluded by urging all party members to remain united and work towards strengthening the PDP in reclaiming its leadership role in Nigeria. Now it's been finally confirmed that right now the person of Sunday Okoye is a substantive National Secretary of the People Democratic Party, PDP, and I think this is a huge win for him, and not just for him, for those who really support the provision of the Constitution and of PDP and also respect the rule of law. I don't think that with this update coming in and also the appeal court turning down the application for stay of execution, the person of Samuel Anyanwu will still be fighting to occupy the office of the National Secretary, though he has also pushed for the expedition of the case in Supreme Court. But for now, he has to stand down. In other words, he won't be occupying the party's office again, neither would he be allowed to sign any document that has to do with the People Democratic Party. And I don't know what this actually means for Wike's camp, because from all indication or from the information made available before now to us, it was that Wike's camp, he was a strong member of Wike's support group in PDP alongside the acting national chairman. But with this update coming in, it therefore means that somehow the control via PDP, that's the control of Wike's purpose, has kind of been divided, which means for a lot of things that are going to be happening at the national level, we are going to see a lot of distortion. It won't turn out, because if this guy decides, talking about national secretary, decides to be very apolitical, and also not just apolitical, refuses to, condescend to accepting certain standards which are not okay, it therefore means that Wike has a big fight ahead of him to fight, because a lot of things will be frustrated and thwarted by the person of frustrated and thwarted by the NWC of the party. Topmost on the list is actually the return of the lawmakers, 27 lawmakers who have been hanging for as long as now. Don't forget that the issue has gone as far as the Supreme Court, and legal representation, they will go an extra mile in correcting a lot of things. And before now, that issue was yet unresolved. But don't forget that the legal person needed more persons in the National Working Committee to work with him, so that they can frustrate, the intended plan of returning them back to the party when they have decammed. So Fubara here, I'm really seeing the way being paved out for Fubara, but then the future will tell. My colleagues. All right, now with the rejection of the stay of execution by the appeal court, and the fact that the Board of Trustees of the People Democratic Party has recognized Okoye as a substantive national secretary, what do you think is going to be happening in the party? Do you think there's going to be possible fight?
Well, fight is what I do not know, but I do know that the person of Samuel Anyanwu would want to do all he can. Remember, just a few hours ago, he has gotten his team of lawyers to, hasten, expedite action for Supreme Court to show their verdict or give their verdict. Now, the question is, why is he so desperate to go to Supreme Court? Is there something good for him in Supreme Court? That's one. Two, the fact that some few days back, there was this, rumor here and there, on Monday, of course, after the whole meeting of BOT meeting, he went immediately to the secretariat, PDP headquarters secretariat, and entered his office around about 12 noon, telling the whole world. That's on Monday, yes, giving the impression that no matter what Okoye and the PDP Governors Forum do, he's still in charge. Now, don't forget also that afterwards, Bala Mohammed, alongside with other PDP governors, had a meeting in Delta State where Damagum was there, and hush was saying was that Anyanwu was really pissed. The fact that Damagum was there, smiling at the background, literally, when Bala Mohammed said that they all unanimously agreed as a body and as a forum that they are backing Okoye. And he was, when he was discussing, look, what is all this? We are supposed to work together in synergy. But Damagum, who is supposed to be working with me, I went to the meeting and also agreed, a whole lot of things. So I'm so very sure that this, information didn't come too shocking to him, because after all of that, it wasn't long. There was this rejection from the appeal court, sealing, so to speak, sealing his fate. And even at that, he was really screaming to high heavens that he's ready to die. He's not going to go down alone. It's going to other people go down with him. Allegedly so, because just rumor, because it was just rumor, insider information, but it's still rumor until proven. But all of that, he still hell-bent. Supreme Court, he's going to get down to Supreme Court, or whichever way he's heading to Supreme Court, then eventually Supreme Court will give their final verdict. But this is sacrosanct. Just don't forget that Anyanwu literally told to the faces of the PDP governors that they are only a pressure group. They're not a very recognized or special arm of PDP. They're only a pressure group. They've just told him now, since the PDP Governors Forum is a pressure group, maybe BOT will be a mountain group. If PDP Governors Forum is a pressure group, now BOT have also given their endorsement, and hopefully the NWC meeting, probably they will give their full endorsement. But one thing is certain, with Okoye there and the legal advisor also there, now the only person that is sitting for the pro-Wike group is Damagum, and Damagum will need to also watch his back, because anything he now says, if he doesn't sit well with Okoye, it won't fly.
Yeah, exactly.
The national chairman and the secretary must agree for them to sign.
All right, now the last question. Why are they in a hurry? Why is he trying to put pressure on Supreme Court to expedite their proceeding? Do you think there's something at stake for him, or do you think that his team of lawyers have been able to convince him that he's going to get back his position?
I do not know, but if you watch when he also applied for stay of execution, he was confident. Okay, he was confident that he was going to get it, and for some reasons it didn't fly. And just as he's also confident he's still going to get it. But with this alleged insider information here and there, it could be that others are now like, we also need, Damagum also needs to watch his back. It's not as if Damagum is a free guy. So if releasing Samuel Anyanwu will buy him more time, by all means, let me release him and buy more time for myself. And at this stage, it's a case of every man for himself, man. God for all of us. At this stage, I cannot be protecting you. And the more I keep protecting you, the more they remind me that seat I'm sitting is not even for me, it's for North Central. So if probably I give you Samuel Anyanwu, okay, you could at least slow down on my matter. I guess there's some insider something going on there.
All right, that's what we're going to round it up. Let's meet in.